So this is where we left off on Thursday night. We're still in Escalation 1. I think we've completed the quest portion, but we do have, we have to wait till Escalation 2 till we can equip an item we got. There's also some crud on the map I won't be able to show you, like it's the curse spreading. I don't know if there's anything I can do about that, but I think after I ended, we're gonna just keep on trying to unlock some new inns, maybe upgrade the militia there, and open up some of the underground accesses. So how you doing, Potat? You having fun? You enjoying your time with your parents? Let's see, field hospital. Let's see, we spent a lot of our baubles fatigue healing, I think, in one of the more recent regions. We don't have any money, which is unfortunate, because I did consider maybe locking in a quirk on Barristan. I was considering locking in Defiant. That's what he started with. He's about to lose it, so but yeah, trying just to kind of catch myself up since it's been a couple of days. See, I could buy an invigorating toxicant as a little bit of a heal, of a fatigue heal, but I think we're gonna keep our money just because we're so low. And we definitely want to hit fights, so we'll probably just stick to the right.
Is your coach prepared for the upcoming obstruction?
Oh. All right, like this group should be fairly strong compared to these enemies, but we're eventually going to probably start saving up some of our points for some of the side crew, which we're going to have to cross paths with, so maybe we'll have to start thinking about that as we're navigating around the map. As they hopefully are both dead, and they are.
An unavoidable end.
I say this. I was looking to see we have a positive relationship with that skill. I was wondering what it gave. It was just a strength token that wasn't going to matter at this point, so.
An inkling of potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
You know what? They did add in the options. They added the ability for fast driving and fast combat. We might put those on. See how fast they truly are. They're not too bad. At least the driving's not too bad. Might just help us get through some regions a little quicker. Let's see, Boudicar, Cementi. Let's go with Sarmenti since they already have a relationship. Let's say these two in the back, they're the dangerous ones. Of course, the fishmonger resisted our blight because they get 2 actions per turn. So I was really hoping to hit them with that.
Steady yourself. To the next. A petty hindrance.
I didn't even pay attention. I guess he didn't take the I guess the fishmonger didn't take the burn. So they would have died before their action. Oof. All right, got a little bit of healing to do here. Well, I might slow the combat back down. My brain's not used to it that much. I wish there was like a, let's see, fast combat. All right. Didn't mind the fast driving, but the fast combat was a little faster than I would have liked. Should have just hit here because he would have partially healed himself, but
messy.
Yeah, we're playing a little messy, but because Boudica can't hit 3, but he doesn't get to attack us anyways. So
An invariable result.
see, I did click through my last set of rewards a little quick. I was considering putting that on like Boudica or someone. Oh, no, what? I don't think I remembered seeing this before. Let me see if anybody's got room for the Strange Sapper. I mean, I could see putting that on Paracelsus here, our Plague Doctor, considering she hits multiple people pretty often. Hey, Jared, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. We are playing Darkest Dungeon 2, Kingdoms, Curse of the Court. I just want to call it the Crimson Court again, but Curse of the Court, I guess, is the official name for it. But let's put that on. But yeah, I was there for a little bit, and I'm kind of disappointed to hear you're not liking it as much. You know, I mean, I guess I'll make my own. I'll reserve judgment for my own self, but like, I kind of trust your judgment, so, which makes me a little happier that I did decide just to go on the normal route. But yeah, hope you had a good stream, and everybody, Jared's got his I believe his affiliate anniversary this weekend, so congratulations on that. Might not be bad on lower difficulty. Well, I'll keep my fingers crossed if that's the case. Let's see, they're the same here. And how'd you end up liking your team last night, Jared? Were you happy with who you got? Jared's in the Throttle and Friends Fantasy Football League. You think you drafted really well? It's good. I'd say I don't think, like, if we looked at the like everybody's kind of suggested point totals, we were all kind of clumped, all real close. So like, I don't think anybody's did bad, you know.
Finish this quickly.
It's just gonna end up being who gets lucky and, you know, misses out on injuries and stuff like that. Oh, I was gonna say, I wonder if her Magnesium Rain maybe doesn't trigger the Strange Sapper since it doesn't do any damage. Hey Doc, good to see ya. Thanks for giving chat high five. I guess there's just a chance it may not have triggered on that turn anyways. Yeah, Mama Potat's currently the official best friend of the... See, he's dead.
They falter, so press your advance. Sweet reprieve.
Alright, those are, I'd say, well, Jester's speed might be a little suspect at the moment, but those boots would be the place to go on him. But I think he's sitting at a speed where that's not going to matter. Let's see, is 2 or less or 6 or more? Yeah. So if we can adjust his speed a little bit, then he can have those boots. Docs, congratulations on the 7-stream streak. And anybody that's new, I believe it's September now, and I've been mulling around the thought of having a gift sub redemption. So if you have 50,000 points and you want a gift sub from your boy, let me know. It's a new channel point redemption. I kind of added it last minute, so it was a little, you know, it doesn't have the normal polish of, you know, my stream, but it's there.
Company of friends. Blessings both.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if I can do something about this or if this just kind of is gonna keep spreading, but for the time being, Well, look at that. That's exactly where we were going anyways.
Upon our throat.
That's exactly where we were going, just to kind of hit it. All right, well, that's good. We might let's take these guys with us. Because I was starting to think about starting to, you know, upgrade a couple of their skill points at a minimum, so they have a usable skill set. Bill, I showed a guy at work my players, and he thinks I could have a chance. I mean, I've done fantasy football for 20 years now, and I can't tell you how many times the teams that auto drafted ended up winning. And I think, like I said, and you made it in just in time. The only low point that your team could have had was just not having the depth at the tight end and quarterback. And the only reason that is because it's just taking the highest scoring player or the highest ranked player when it was doing your draft, regardless of position. And you kind of need depth in a best ball league because you can't like make weekly moves. So I mean, I wouldn't put it past you having a half decent team, because you were probably scooping up all the players that people kind of like skipped by because they were unsure of, but the experts thought, you know, well enough to rate them high. So that I wouldn't doubt it. All right, let's go check out the camp. We were running these people away from the curse, so maybe we continue to do that.
Anticipate, adapt, and reposition.
Makes sense, Nito. Yeah, if you have any questions, because I know you're kind of newer to it, if you like need a better understanding of like how scoring works or free agency when we get there, just let me know, and you know I'd be more than happy to explain it. All right, so I believe they just finished their relationship, so he is wasting. We might need to give him some juice. Let's see, I have one whiskey. I also have a wild tea. The common grackle. The bird that they said we have to let people know that it's just basic, so it's common. Right, I saw one relationship that we could possibly bump up: Paracelsus and Barristan. And we said Barristan was wasting. You know what? I'm gonna wait to feed him till we get into combat, because I've just been using this as an in item. I'm curious if how that works in battle. I think we might get a was it Bloodlust? So let's see. I like evasive on here, but I don't like the soft. I could try to get rid of the soft with the wild tea. Tippler. Alright, maybe we'll just get rid of like the Tippler or something here. Since he's on the main squad. Never seen that bird before in my life, and it's apparently dang near ubiquitous to half of the nation. Yeah, they're very common, at least like where I'm at. It's funny because I don't typically see them in my backyard. I do have feeders. I haven't done a great job of filling recently, but in the past, like if I go like 2 streets down in my same neighborhood, you always see them down there. So it's just funny that like two streets away, like probably like a half a mile, and they're everywhere. But all right, so these guys are already on the move, and we are heading there. Weird distribution. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I could think of is I'm a little closer to some like woods, so I wonder if like if that kind of like doesn't, you know, if they don't like woods, maybe they're like more open area, but I don't know. All right, I think we can skip hospital. We got a a whole row of fights here. We're just trying to max out our resources and mastery point gathering at the moment.
Your path lies through them, and so they must fall.
Too bad we resisted the blight there. Work on the altar. I do want to unlock Bellow on him sooner than later so I could get rid of kind of these kind of writs when people get them.
Agony by accumulation.
Yeah, we don't need Ultra hanging around any longer. I did notice the accelerants I have on Boudica, that there was an achievement associated with those. Let me do this. If you kill 4 of the sacks all at once with it. So we'll have to keep our eyes open for when we have a chance to kind of scoop that one up. I think we've come into a couple fights like that where maybe she's not the fastest, so I just started attacking into him. But I could have just waited, but I didn't. So.
The one pleasant in the extreme. This work.
Impulse. Yeah, I like here. Disease resist. So you see at a distance what those dark impulses, you know, do. Uh-oh, a barricade fight. I forget the name of the mini boss we could fight there, but oh, we got past all of the blocks there. Oh, when we moved, this guy lost his, I don't know if that's new. He lost his ability from being guarded from this guy when they all moved. Oops, sorry. Hey, let me click it. Let me click it. Let me click the button.
You didn't say the magic word.
OBS kept like blocking me. Not blocking me, but like I was trying to click the ban button and it's right above where it says messages and it would highlight messages, so I couldn't click on the ban. I'm like, no, let me do my thing. Let me cook.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Oh, I forgot he's wasting that. I still have to feed, I gotta feed him some blood. Wow, we got a ton of stuff. Alright, alright, well, Jester, we said you're too slow for those boots, but, guess what? You're gonna get to wear them anyways. Gain taunt or on hit. I don't think I'm ever going to use this. Probably not going to use this. Like I could pass these off on some of the. Maybe I'll at least pass some of those off to some of the other people. But so you got room for some combat items. What's this? Plus debuff resist. Remove the. I believe that's goop. I swear, it doesn't feel like I have that much stuff. But I do. Let's put it on you. Remember to use it, hopefully.
To arms, though it brings no satisfaction.
It's always a bummer when you have to take a double negative relationship to take a fight.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously. A master stroke.
I say this. I hate the regen here, so this guy probably gets to live for a little bit. If this guy was in spot 2 before the dodge, maybe I would have started going after him with Boudica, Paracelsus, the whole crew. You know what? Let's get that dodge so we can play grenade. I think I don't know if this healing will tick first, so let's kill him. I'm not sure which dictates which one goes first, out of the healing or the dot, but...
Steady yourself.
Alright, so they're dead on their next... They're both dead on their next action, so... If there was anything we could do to help the team, we could, but... And if... my brain just completely forgets about combat items. I specifically equipped stuff on Barristan so we could use it in combat, and then I immediately forgot we had it.
Ruts in the roadway. There is a barricade ahead.
Alright, so we'll try to use Jester to, I would say, hope in an attempt to blind. That's unfortunate. I'd say this, okay, this is still immune. I thought they changed, I think it's the librarian used to be immune to burn. Now he has like 100% resist, but I guess with piercing you could get through it actually now. Maybe we go after the front guy. All right. The further back this cannon is, the more people it shoots. All right, so let's see what this does. He is currently wasting. And if we give this to him. Okay, back to passive. Okay. I wasn't sure if there would have been like an intermediate or like a bloodlust stage, because I think Darkest Dungeon or Red Hook, someone had a graphic up on social media recently that seemed to indicate that maybe there was something else that would happen or be going on, which I believe is consistent with 1. All right, let's bring that up front, so that should only hit here. Guess we got to start eating into the big blocks. All right, we got lucky and got a misfire. Okay, we did get a blind this time, so if it fires off, it has a less chance to hit us. All right, hopefully we can take care of it before it even gets a chance to take its shot.
The unrelenting application of violence yields morbid gains.
I'm gonna throw that away. I do not put things with negative death blow resist on people. I just won't do it. And Bearston, I believe, needs equip or combat item. And we are heading into a siege. I have to remember that. Oh god. Did we skip this one? Because we'll be in the negative region with both, or with Sarmenti. How about Bearston? And Bearston. But both of these, Boudica and Bearston. I might have to skip this one. I guess we get a negative either way with at least one of them. Alright, never mind. Never mind. I wish I knew more about... I know some of the quirks have to do with, like, some of the decisions at those, but I'm never quite sure, like, which ones will interact with others, or if it's just, like, the game deciding it wants to be, you know, difficult. So they give you bad options for those, or... Use a little healing here. I keep looking. Okay, so this guy is dead, so we don't have to worry about attacking it anymore. I was gonna say, I could have saved the combo token for Boudica. She would have done like 50% more damage, but... Oh, he's got execution. He's Cosmicator? Cosmic Slayer, okay. The Cosmic Slayer gets you through the death blow resist on the cosmic enemies.
Let it die.
So what's our plan here? We know this guy's a pain. Maybe we start with a little retribution. Yeah, like, you want to kill him quick because he gets a lot of, like, this kind of stuff, but, let's sit here. We're gonna play grenade in the back. Focus on the back a little bit here. That's what I was kind of hoping against, you know, that they wouldn't start healing each other, but... Doc Grasp being kind of first. I say, I didn't even know. He may have healed, or he may have died on his next action, but probably better just to get him dead so he can't guard and do what he did last time. Let's bring everybody forward. As to say, it would be nice if you could one-shot him and not eat the counterattack. Alright, more bloodsucker vials.
Humbled by exposure and neglect,
Paracelsus has stiff knees, so she's extra slow now.
Nevertheless.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not sure if this is just like what's supposed to happen, or if I have to handle that myself, because it is spreading quicker than I thought it would. So I was trying to keep everybody kind of spaced out, so we, you know, if they needed to help handle sieges, they could. All right, well, we're gonna keep them up here. I know they're adjacent to one of these regions, and I believe you have a chance of catching it, even if you're adjacent. So, but last thing I'm gonna do is run everybody south, and then have like a siege up here I can't get to. So.
Up against incursion.
All right, we're taking this all the way down to veterans because I don't want to have to come back to this place. And then
supply lines and swords.
I don't know if we're going to change paths here. We're going to bring in, let's see, Audrey and Bonnie.
Relief for those taxed by the hardships of our
campaign. Like they're not going to have to fight very often. So like if they had to go in, would I be okay with them having this skill set? I guess maybe I should go to the mastery trainer. Even remember, I do run Dead of Night a lot with Audrey whenever I'm using her long term. Sometimes I have Pirouette as a way to reposition her. Let's take a quick look at Bonnie. So she's got Firefly, she's got Smokescreen. The only issue I could see is a lot of times I do like the Arbalists or whatever, the Arbalist equivalent, which we don't have here. Or not that we don't have here, but these two more than likely would take one, if not both of those positions in a fight. I could probably put at least one of these heroes in spot 2. Probably not Bonnie. She definitely likes to be in the back if I want a Firefly. So I think Cauterize is like the one that I'm missing here off of her. So let's unlock Cauterize, upgrade a couple of these skills. And then before we forget, we should equip those on her now. Earthlight was good in the last Kingdoms module because we were able to get rid of stealth. I don't know if that's going to be an issue here. So maybe that's good enough for her. Do we have any trinkets you would want? Sure, why not? Just because I got nothing else going on with you. All right, Audrey, let's figure out what we're doing with you.
Spend what you can, or wealth no longer has meaning.
So if we want, see, she can
Indeed, it ever
do in
did.
2, 2, 2, 2. All right, so maybe she can be in 2. Dead of Night's probably not as important here. Like, I know I could run like a whole like lunge pirouette, you know, thing with her. I don't know if I want that much movement. Let's see, it's execution. Let's give her some dodge here. See, then ignores block. As I say, I believe in these fights they've been having dodge. I guess or did they have block too? Ignores guarded. I know we're just kind of keeping them on Wanderer path, but probably okay for now. Let's unlock and upgrade Bellow. It's like one that we've kind of kept going. Like, oh, I kind of wish we had Bellow right now. And then do I have any items I would like to give them? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I want to send them off with accelerants.
Expertise and experience. This one will serve.
All right, maybe for a little while I will take off Bolster and replace it with Bellow, since we have Jester Distress Heal. And then is there anything else we want to do at this inn before we leave? See, I could even start unlocking some of these. Let's see, it would be another 30 if I wanted to get there. On our map. Let's see, how the hell do I get back to the map?
Each day
We do have to go through 2
brings
regions before we
obstacles
get here, but
and new opportunities.
maybe we just leave them at level 3. That leaves us more that we can spend here. We're going to buy the whiskey because we might actually need that.
The rigors of the road.
I do have cards. Maybe I use my cards while we're here. I said, and then I could use the whiskey after that if I needed to. Okay, just making sure that they're still neutral. Yeah, we'll save these whiskeys till when we actually need them. Poultices and ceremonial drums. Maybe just don't hold on to those forever, because we are throwing stuff away. Let's see. Blood splattered Cravat. Let's see, plus 100% healing received from skills when bleeding for 3 regions. Turn start, remove a burn. Okay. No, we'll put that on Boudica. Visioner, Mastery Trainer.
The next stop is leagues away.
We don't want to throw this on because it'll lock itself in, so I think we're good to go.
Hardships be damned.
I'm just gonna keep moving Grave Robber and Runaway with us, just because I'll probably leave them here.
The last remnants of the great dissolution cling stubbornly to these icy peaks.
All right, crush the magnesium rain. Sure. Paracelsus should be untouchable, hopefully, for the next few regions. With those super dodges. Hey Ginger, how you doing? I don't know if you've been keeping up. This is the new Crimson Court module for Darkest Dungeon. Happy long weekend. Happy long weekend to you too. My week got messed up and I thought Wednesday was Thursday, and I usually work from home Friday, so like my week had been thrown off. So my brain doesn't know where I'm at right now. I think we might go to the lair and fight the lair boss. Or at least check out the trophy to see if it's something we would want. Yeah, but I hope you're doing good, Ginger. Always feels bad, Boudica hitting into a block, but everybody she could aim at had block at that time, so wasn't a whole lot we could do. I know he would have died on his own, but got the heal. I guess if we are going on to fight the oh, it's too late, we're already here. I was gonna say we could have thrown the holy waters on so we get rid of combo tokens on ourselves. I heard the new one was coming out. I haven't checked it out yet. This is it, just FYI. Still didn't see those dang catacombs. Yeah. So we are still fairly early. But you probably will end up seeing, if you hang around, what some of the enemies look like. Just I know sometimes you're sensitive to spoilers, so I just want to give you a heads up, but it's blind here. I was gonna be playing a game too, so Larkin, thank you for keeping out for me. Yeah, no problem. Let's start trying to blight up here. Just doing some offline lost and random. Okay. I would say you beat that game though. Are you like playing again or trying to do some achievement hunting or seeing some different storylines or? I don't know if they changed that too. Like you could clearly see how much everybody healed between battles. I know people always healed between like battles here, but I don't know if they ever kind of spelled it out kind of as clearly. See, there's their version of the hard mode, and I'm trying to get through it rest of the game is very much done letting me wring lore out of it. Okay.
Agony by accumulation.
It's still melee. I guess we try to blind. Even though they both want to heal this guy. Damn, resist again. She's regenning, so I guess we do go here.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Yeah, here goes the heal. We knew it was coming. It takes away the dots I was building up on him. I probably shouldn't be trying to rush him down, but I am anyways.
Messy, but effective.
And another heal.
This is no time to fall.
Jeez, okay.
Compassion quiets the howling mind.
Oh, that sucks that she had days. Yeah, he might be in trouble.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Alright, this is minus melee skills turn here, but... She's got her worship token again, so... As a big miss there. Alright, let's get a heal here.
This road cannot be walked.
Alright, looking better, looking better.
Sweat-soaked brows.
Every time I do it, every time I try to rush this guy down before killing the other two, I know it's a mistake, but I go, but maybe this time it'll work, and it never works.
A deliberate and methodical appliance.
Alright, before we rush in here, let's see if there's even things we want. Almanac for the Tundra. Greater Hail Drought, I mean, we could definitely use that. Let's see, plus resistance piercing, minus 100% debuff resistance piercing. I mean, actually, I would consider maybe throwing that on Paracelsus. Let's see, and then when stained item is equipped, turn start extra action or 1 damage. Minus 100% death versus. We will not use temptation. Per stained item equipped on hero party, plus 10% damage. Let's see, which one's stained? Okay, the other ones that we just actually, I forgot, we just got rid of both of our stained items, although those people are traveling with us. So this is the trophy we had seen last time, and I don't even know if I'd want it on if I had it. So I probably don't risk my party for this if I don't even want it. All right, we're gonna fight him. All right, so this guy's our first target. On turn 2, at some point, Exemplar up here is going to try to sacrifice this guy. If he does that successfully, he will gain a bunch of regen. All right, well, this is bad because I do wanna try to blight both of these guys, but then Jester next turn takes Death Door Knock. So we do have to heal him. All right. So we're probably not going to get to kill this thing. Yeah, see, there it goes, and here comes the regen. Oh, wait, good thing we put Bellow on. I didn't even think. We got Bellow on. I see. Okay, so that gets rid of his counterattack. That's actually pretty big. That was unintentional, but it worked out well. Happy little accidents. Yeah. I was going, there are times where I'm like, I do want that equipped. And like, you know, you usually don't have it. And so. All right. I don't know how quickly he tries to sacrifice additional ones. So we probably won't focus as much back here. Why don't you give him a little guard? And actually now I'm wondering if maybe if I would have cleared that corpse, would he still have been able to do that? And I'm not 100% sure about that. That's unfortunate. All right, we could Magnesium Rain. I could save that also to try to clear corpses. Or we could just try to do a Noxious Blast. Probably Noxious Blast. Okay, it's okay. Boudica can still smash from there. Okay, we did get some regen. We're gonna have to try to rush that down. Okay, I saw Death Blow real quick and I went, oh god, was that one of us? As it shouldn't have been. We don't want to eat these counterattacks, so we Bellow again. Alright, as much as I would love to... Oh, come on, you're gonna be a jerk about me. She's gonna be a jerk about me jumping in front of her, but if we don't, he's not gonna die. And we need him to die. Oh, actually, does he die? Okay. Once again, it was, does the health tick first or does the light tick first?
The past is gone.
The sad thing is, we're gonna have to throw away most of this because we don't have space in the stagecoach for it. I think we have maybe room for a combat item. Yeah, a combat item. You guys are combat items. Yeah, we should have taken these in with us here. Barriston, you can have the extra HP. I know I won't use that. I'm actually a little confused how this one works. Is it like, is that extend for the whole party? So if I have 2 stain items equipped, is it plus 20% damage on everybody and plus 20% max HP? Or is it like, if he has 1, he gets 10%, and if someone else has 1, they get 10%? So I do not know how that works. Probably have too much slime mold.
An elementary problem, is it not?
See, no matter which way I choose, I am committing myself to at least 1 set of damage. Guess we'll go towards the hospital.
Let nothing bar your path.
All right, Sormenti's very close to having a meltdown, so we do have to keep that in mind. We do have a lot of baubles again, so we could maybe use that for some. We could use that for, what's it called? Fatigue healing. I would like some healing salves. Emergency healing salves.
Tonics, tinctures, and remedies. The science of hope.
Let's see. Try to get rid of stiff knees.
We need not be defined by our shortcomings.
I think it's funny. She's got light sensitive and warrior of light. 10% chance to start with the strength token when flames above 75, and 2 weak tokens when flames above 75. Like, I feel like they should, like, if you have 1, you shouldn't be able to get the other one, but. Do I lock Defiant in here? If I lock Defiant in, you know, it just makes him a little healthier. He is our tank, so like, healing every turn's not a bad thing.
Strength
I think we do that.
forms.
Fatigue healing, let's see, 20%, 10%, 10%, 20%. All right, let's, maybe our 20%ers will get a little bit. All right, spend some money, made us some room in the stagecoach too. It's weird that they just repurposed the old loathing animation for the tundras, like armor break. All right, I see them having blind tokens. I mean, that's a good start. I say, leave Jester alone for a turn or 2, please. Probably actually should have tried to crush here so we had an easy plague grenade, but
Early results are encouraging.
we do have Bello to get rid of these now. Alright, well, they already got rid of the crit token there, so I guess we don't have to worry about that. This guy's dead on their next action. Alright, hopefully Jester can get another stress heal here.
A steady subtraction, an invariable result.
He's getting back down there. So, ideally, you want everybody at 2 or less, just for them being nice to each other in the stagecoach.
A spark.
2 mastery points. We're heading to the camp. I think we'll be running into another group at the inn if we wanted to start unlocking and mastering some of their skills, but honestly, the 2 to 4 mastery points we'll most likely have when we get there won't go super far. So, but it's better than nothing, maybe.
Crumbling ruins may yet have some
Minus
shelter
50%
to
resting,
offer.
fatigue heal. Okay. Let's see. Plus 20% damage when diseased in the foe or enemies apply on crit disease. Okay. And lucky us, I believe we're heading towards the foder next, so. Alright, well, I guess pretty soon we're gonna see what's going on with this.
The enemy is on the move.
Okay, let's think about this. We're gonna come here next. And then I think the thought was to then fast travel, which it looks like if we fast travel here or if we fast travel here, we're the same distance from this. We don't have any peasant militia here just yet. We do have plenty of time if we wanted to move groups of people in that general direction. Actually, when I team them up, these two probably should be split up because these two are both going to be 1 and 2 rank fighters. And then like these two kind of want to be 3 to 4 typically. I think the way we set it up, Grave Robber could work in 2, but that's not really where we want her. So if we wanted to get those stained items, we could grab them off them now. Yeah, I think maybe we try to switch one of the people from this group with one of the people from this group. So let's
Be mindful.
attempt to move them towards each
Travel
other.
on foot is not without risk.
I guess technically we could send that group here, but I'd probably rather take my main group. We haven't had a ambush yet. I wouldn't be surprised if we have one soon. Just because I have too much of this. And I was hoping that we would maybe get our hands on like a hare pet, but we haven't. Let's see, she is wasting now. No, actually, let's give Aubrey these. She could actually make use of those in some of these skills. All right. Guess we should check relationships. And none are negative. There's a couple we could push towards positive, but I think I'll save my whiskeys. We could feed Boudica because she's wasting.
The kingdom clings tenuously to order.
I think we were like considering, we probably won't have time to, if we wanted to come all the way over to this House of Seven Lamps to kind of do any kinds of upgrades. Just theoretically, if we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we wouldn't be able to make it here. We as the main group. Like I said, we could easily send another group there, but I don't know if I trust them, to be honest. Like these guys at least have something upgraded, so that's, you know, but the other groups that are all still base, I don't know if I trust them. So I think this inn just kind of, we'll let it go for now.
The farms and fields of our kingdom, overrun with putrescence and rot. The rancid crop grows on.
Man, we didn't see any hospitals for like a whole bunch at the beginning, like several days. Now we're like keep running into them. Let's see, most people want to go to the fight, and that's good.
A rare opportunity. Let us advance unimpeded.
I wonder if there's a way to get rid of the curse. Because now that I see how it's spreading, I'm assuming more of my guys are going to get it. Like even in my stationary groups. Is this my first time in the folder this run? It might be. I don't specifically recall another time when we were here. Almost one-shot him. You can see we're getting late escalation 1. We're gonna hit a time pretty soon when it jumps up to escalation 2. We're not gonna be nearly as strong as we are here. We're not gonna be one-shotting enemies. Another mastery point's nice. Plus 50% healing received, minus 15% move resist. Everybody's kind of got something already. Alright, so our options, we could go through here with a bunch of unknown routes, which could be hazards and whatnot. We go this way. We do have another for short combat. I think this is the way. Alright, cool. Cool.
They see me rolling.
Bill Guy, the Twitch guy. I get what you're trying to do there, Whiff. How you doing, man? I've been trying to ask. Were you happy? Were you happy with how your draft went last night? Good. I'm doing all right myself. It's my daughter's birthday today, so we went out and did a like a brunch for her earlier. It was like a late lunch kind of. because she had music lessons kind of at lunchtime. So later rounds I'm nervous about. It just, I mean, yeah, you're really, it's thin pickings at that point. I did one mock draft earlier in the evening, just to kind of familiarize myself with where people were generally going. And I did notice during that, it felt like it got very thin on running backs, like in the mid round. So like in my brain, I was like, I should load up on running backs early. And did I do that? I definitely did not. I think I want, like running back, wide receiver, and then I want quarterback, tight end. So it's like, you know, it's like, then after that, it was like, it was really thin at running back. And so that's the position I worry about the most on my team. Like, I feel like I should have quarterbacks, you know, locked down, tight ends locked down, which were both my issues last year. But like, I think I was very strong on wide receivers and running backs, and I'm not so sure about that this year. Let's see. Guess we'll check out what trinket it is. You were chatting with Panda during the draft, and he stole a couple picks.
An artifact of unparalleled power.
That's funny. Random ally when healed, add 1 positive token. On resolute, add 2 positive tokens. Okay. Could add that. We could add that somewhere. You know what? I'm curious. Let me read how that's worded, because he heals every single turn. Random ally when healed. So it might be him, because he's healing every turn, and then he has a chance to heal on crush. So maybe we do this. And then Jester, let's take the Seaman's boots off you right now, and then you can have that. I was surprised that everyone drafted quarterbacks early. Yeah, I mean, there were a few, like just where I was at in the draft. Like, I think Josh Allen was already off the board. Like, I was possibly eyeing him up. But like, since I was picking second, you know, it was going to be what, like 16 picks once it passed me till it came back. And I'm like, all the good quarterbacks are going to be gone. And I'm like, so I bit the bullet and took one. One Door Ponder, how you doing? Are we winning? We're doing okay. It'll take a while to know if we truly won or not, but at the moment we're not doing terrible. But yeah, I'm pumped. Football starts on Thursday, so it's one reason why I like doing my fantasy drafts a little closer to the season. You're excited for football start? Yeah, me too. I say, yeah, maybe if I know a couple times last year we got to get on like Discord and kind of watch some stuff together. So we'll have to hop on Discord. Okay, I say you read my mind.
Easily.
07 to you too. Oh, pushed him all the way back, huh? No, this turn order works perfectly, though. He'll be able to get right back up to where he needs to be, so. It's a salute, but I need to salute him. Yeah, I got you. I didn't know what it was at first, and when people started doing it, and then eventually, like, I don't remember if I like Googled it or something. You know, I felt like an old person. Like, what are the kids doing? Why do the kids say 07 nowadays? You know, and I realized there was a handful of them that were like waves and, you know, salutes and whatnot.
Sweet reprieve.
That 007 was missing a O. or just showing off that they're James Bond. That's that too. Let's see, gain 1 hit. 2 regen for, okay. I mean, I don't mind throwing that on someone else later. You're hip with the kids? It sounds like it. All right, I think we start throwing away some of the slime mold. I say that really is for if we would have found the hair, and at this point, I'm probably not going to. I would say, yeah, Doc. I know Doc throws around my salute a lot, which is nice. I'm hip. I'm with it. Dirk, 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 dirk.
Humbled by exposure.
All right, all bad ones. Minus move resist. Always focus on their share, and round start minus 20% chance in siege combat. Okay, at least that's only siege combats, but those are the important ones.
What fresh provocation will the day
Dr. Evil, you got my reference. Yes. Yeah, this is spreading like crazy, man. All right, so maybe we underground travel here, so then we can come back through some of these regions and just see if we can start to quell this. And I'm not even sure if that's possible. So it's on the list of ones I need to make. Yeah, I honestly, like, before I started streaming, I just lurked in chats, you know, a lot of, you know, bigger people's chats for the most part. And I just usually just ignored chat. Like, I just watched the streamer. And so like I wasn't hip to all of the, you know, all of the emotes and stuff, or what was kind of typical or, you know, common expected, stuff like that. So I guess we probably should get down to equip trophies since we have one, even though it's technically not going to do anything since we don't have any stained equipment. Maybe I actually try to get a stagecoach item if I even can. I believe there's one of these that makes it there's like pets in the shop or something. Better food. Special pets can appear in the shop. Okay, so it's just a can. It's not even a guarantee. I think it's probably why I don't usually unlock these, because once you get down past this basic line, you lock out the advanced portion of every single other one of these.
Spend what you can. For wealth no longer
Take the
has
whiskey.
meaning, if indeed it ever did.
Keep forgetting that has a fatigue heal component to it. Take that for the fatigue heal. It's 20, 10, 15. All right, so it goes on Boudica. All right, we got 4 whiskeys. If we are traveling underground, it would be nice if we had a couple extra relationships. Let's see, Boudica and Sarmenti are close to possibly having something. No, I am going to feed them going underground. Let's see. Neither of them, I don't think, are passive. Craving. Okay, craving's okay. Okay, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to do here.
The means of mastery.
I think we're saving up our mastery points.
Your coach
Yeah, was there
must be
other people
maintained
at
if
this
it is to
spot
carry
on the
you where
map?
you must go.
There's not. Okay. Let's see. We were bringing these two groups
Moving
together,
along
though.
in hostile territory. Let us hope for their safe arrival.
All right, underground access. Oh, I thought that one. I was thinking that one had underground access. It's this one here. Visit to unlock. Okay, so that's where we are going, but we don't have it yet. See, I could travel all the way up here. Yeah, we should probably travel up here. There's some inn treasures. And then we can actually see what this is all about. With these little crimson contagions, you know, how they affect a region.
The underground is
All right, gives us a
fraught with
sluice.
danger. Prepare for the worst.
Oh, the way the map was sitting here, it was something like this, and I saw this symbol right under Paracelsus. I was gonna say she doesn't have the curse. We got one more.
Aspiration unites the hopeful.
All right, Iron Swan and Retribution, both stress heals.